Hey guys, Jordan here, and in this video I'm going to be answering a real estate photography question. So let's get into it. Alright, so today's question comes from Ryan A. Harris. Thanks, Ryan, for your question. It says, thanks for the review. As someone who has never used a drone at all, my main concern is crashing it and thereby throwing away money, around $600. What's the best learner drone that might get sacrificed to a tree or a swimming pool? I'd be lying if I said I didn't crash any drones before. I think drones today, it's a lot harder to crash drones than back in the day when I started flying drones, when there weren't any cameras that were built onto the drones. We used basically Phantom 1s, and we had to build gimbals, and we didn't know how long the batteries lasted. They typically ran out after 6 minutes. So drones today, man, their battery life, you got all the information you need. The simple thing to do to avoid crashing is once you take off, obviously make sure you're not around trees, and go straight up higher than any of the obstacles in the vicinity that you're going to be flying. So the tallest tree, you can do a 360 just to look around, and stay on that plane when you're flying. So that would be the lower limit. Obviously you can go higher, but what drone would I recommend that you're likely gonna crash? And yeah, I don't know, let's see, I'd probably go with the original Mavic Pro, because that one you can probably find on eBay for, it's several years old now. I think it came out in 2017 is what I'm thinking, somewhere around there. But it has a lot of obstacle avoidance sensors, not as many as the newer drones, but I think the front facing ones are very important. Unless if you're flying back, yeah, you might want some of the other ones. But yeah, that would be the drone that I would probably start with from a money standpoint, and one that's pretty safe, that has obstacle avoidance sensors. You can buy cheaper drones, or even the Mini 2, which I think the Mini 2 camera quality is on par with the original Mavic Pro. That's kind of, being experienced with both, I see, that they both perform very similarly. From an image quality standpoint. But the Mini 2 is quite cheap. It has great range, but it doesn't have any obstacle avoidance sensors. So if you follow the thing that I said at the very beginning was to fly it higher than any of the obstacles that you potentially might run into, then you're going to be safe. Otherwise, if you're going to come in hot, try to squeeze between a few trees, then having those obstacle avoidance sensors can be very helpful to us, especially somebody that's just starting learning how to fly a drone. Now I find obstacle avoidance sensors kind of annoying. A lot of times I'll try to do some specialized shots, like fly over a swimming pool or something, and sometimes those obstacle avoidance will stop my shot that I'm trying to get, even though I'm not really in jeopardy of running into something, or I might want to get really, really close. So even on like the Air 2S or some other drones, I might end up turning off the obstacle avoidance sensor so it doesn't really mess up my shot, or I'll just fly with the Mini 2. But anyways, those are my thoughts on what I would do. So original Mavic Pro is probably my recommendation, and then if you follow the rule I said, I'd probably go Mini 2. But there are several other options out there. You just want one that has good optics, where you're delivering a quality product to your customers. So anyways, that is it for this video. If you got value out of it, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, as we consistently put out real estate photography content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.